I said, what's the difference between, like, ending a human life and abortion?
When this confused student questioned whether abortion is murder, Cliff responded with the brutal truth that some people can't handle.
What about abortion? Well, if abortion is simply removing excess skin, then obviously there's nothing wrong with abortion. I mean, you and I remove excess skin from our bodies all the time. We peel our calluses, we trim our toenails and fingernails. And if abortion is simply removing excess skin, well, then there's obviously nothing wrong with abortion. But if abortion is terminating a human life, motivated by selfishness, inconvenience, I'm sure we all would agree that abortion is wrong. So obviously the difficult question becomes, when does human life begin? Well, according to the simplest definition of human life that I know of, agreed upon in every major medical center in the United States, if a body lying on a bed in an intensive care unit has brain activity and heartbeat, doctors and nurses are ethically, legally responsible to do everything within their power to sustain that life. Brain activity and heartbeat. Fine. Between 4 to 8 weeks after conception, the quote, little piece of skin, unquote, in a woman's womb has both brain activity and heartbeat. So I think it's real clear that to abort a fetus after the 4th week is to terminate a human life. And I would consider that murder. What about before 4 weeks, when there's no brain activity or no heartbeat? Well, the question becomes, what is the difference between a 1-minute-old fertilized egg, a 4-week-old fertilized egg, and you and me? There is no difference in kind. There is only a difference in degree of maturity. You are at the appropriate stage for a 20-year-old fertilized egg. A 4-week-old fertilized egg is at the appropriate stage for a 4-week-old fertilized egg. And a 1-minute-old fertilized egg is at the appropriate stage of development. There is no difference in kind. The only difference is in degree of maturation. That is why I am convinced that abortion is murder. But wait a second. We defined murder as killing motivated by selfishness, hatred, or revenge. If my wife is delivering a child and the doctor looks me in the face and says, it's either your wife or the child, I will say, doctor, get my wife out of that delivery room alive. Do everything within your power. And if we lose the child, so be it. But to abort a child motivated by selfishness, inconvenience, I am convinced is murder.